first free throw of the day for the Texas Legends, and we are all tied up at 13 apiece. Armstrong on the right side, drive, lofts it up.
It's awesome that we're at a point now in the G League where it's one NBA veteran subbed in for another.
Exactly.
Ooh, nice. That is a beautiful bounce pass.
Yeah, and you said Gorman, it looked like he misdirected. He blocked that shot, didn't he, on that fast break?
Yes, he did.
Incredible athleticism.
Nearly a goaltend. Some of the Warriors faithful.
To developing players here for the Golden State Warriors. I was coaching in the D League, well, 12 years ago, and they had a solid squad.
Squadron trailed by 7. Santa Cruz trying to add to their advantage here. Key floats it up and got it to go down.
I'm not saying don't shoot any threes, guys. I'm saying use some discretion here.
But he's 1 for 9 from 3, and that's the difference in a great night and a good night for Tiapio Leonard Jr.
That's right.
That's a pass from Armstrong down to Key.
Jared Lucas and Zaire Smith, because Smith can get 2 feet in the paint, and Lucas is always ready to catch and shoot.
Behind the back, Armstrong with the feet.
Great hands to strip that one away, or it was a layup or dunk.
Taran gets bailed out by his two-way buddy Braxton. Drops it off. Gil Fernandez taking contact. Uno.
Key able to pick that one up from Thompson. Now Armstrong working against Myron Gardner. Myron with 5 fouls. Got to be careful here. Armstrong shovels it underneath to Maxwell. The last couple of weeks, and it is, even on a lopsided game like this, been a huge bright spot once again tonight.
Wide open at the basket, like Maxwell's found himself a couple times tonight.
Lakers have gotten 31 points from their bench in this game. Armstrong sets up Hinson. That's a 3.
And from deep, you got to know where he is, just like you need to know where all these shooters are.
Armstrong surveys, finds him again.
Goes again.
Johnson.
Cannot.
Already 11 points for a guy that scored just 8 the entire game last time these two teams met. Clearly, the Squadron wanted to get him involved early. Scott in the corner connects.
The right basketball plays there. Great one more from Smith.
That's that ball movement we've talked about by Texas tonight that's been much improved from even Tuesday's matchup. Out of the corner, the ball.
Late clock for Taran. Started by Weems. Key beats the buzzer. Oh, between the legs. Bouncing it back to Java. What a highlight, Taran Armstrong. Taran Armstrong. Head fake. Gil Fernandez in the corner, and he knocks it down. Free throw good there for Quavion Smith. Hinson for 3. Back on it! Taran Armstrong running the show. Dropped his defender. Yuri picks a good time to...
On fire lately from deep, and I fully expect him to take that shot. And I was going to say make that shot, but
he missed that. Hinson gets it back and lays it home.
Collins in the corner, content to let that clock bleed down. Armstrong up top, Key, one more hammer.
Trying to power up, knocked away. Taran's got it. C-Dubs were down 10. On a nice little push here, 9-1, make it 12-1.
Apple App Store or Google Play, download it right now. Taran Armstrong, out to Hinson for 3.
It really does. That's kind of an over-the-floor mentality, much like we just talked about with Zaire Smith. That 3-ball
On right there. This team is 17-4 leading after 3 quarters.
Hinson got another 3.
Armstrong in the game for the first time. Two-way prospect out of Australia. two-way. Rivers has this one stripped away down low. Armstrong outside, rolling that one in.
Gil Fernandez feeling it. Cut off that time by Diakite. Gil Fernandez puts it up. It's good.
I think both teams sort of, as we said, figured each other out now.
Taran Armstrong picked up by Dejuan Gordon. Bronny James also back in what could be his final G League game of the season. A steal for Santa Cruz. Hinson throws it down.
On the jersey, doesn't need it. Can still get blocks.
Taran Armstrong seen off some of that skill, right?
About as good of a look as you're ever going to get. By the way, Rivers, who had 11 points in the first quarter, has not scored since.
Complete it, because it was a beautiful pass.
Randall no good on the scoop.
And speaking of beautiful pass, you just knew that Armstrong...
Serge Abari Rice finds Solomon Young. He hit the deck. Nothing comes of it. Armstrong darts down the floor. The pocket pass to Jackson Rowe.
Same with Hall, but this one rims out. Similar shot attempt that we saw on his last possession with a three.
Left that a little short.
I would have almost bet the house that second one was going down.
Inside Rowe, pretty finish.
I'm sorry. It's been forever since I've seen it. Key, another deflection. Kick ahead, Taran. The lob for Blake! Kenzo.
Good hands.
Stolen. Key. Out ahead. Here comes Taran Armstrong. It's a lob for Gil Fernandez.
For Texas, they've been hitting the outside shot better, but you got to take care of the basketball. 3-on-2 after the steal. Armstrong will lock it up. On the other hand,
one of the other Eastern Conference playoff contenders in action, except for Maine, who was ahead by 11 over Windy City nearing the half. That would not be good news for the Magic.
Javen Johnson on target.
And a new 14. This time, Washington has a moment to line it up, and he missed them both. Lead feed down to Rowe. Touchdown.
Couple weeks, you're starting to see him recognizing, playing, knowing, and having the ability to use his body, absorb a lot of hits.
Hit ahead to Jackson Rowe.